I also have Pyro on my side, which is a pretty big help, too.
Oh, yeah, I forgot these guys are, like, weak against fire or something. On the bright side, I have 1 black fire bomb, so...
It's better than nothing.
Oh,
Whoa, I'm not dead. Whoa, that makes no sense.
This fight's not going to be easy.
Man, I wish I had some armor.
You can borrow my Hollow Soldier waistcloth if you want to.
I don't even have that. I have the starter set. I really should have taken something with me. Oh, you freaking jumping down like an asshole. Okay, sure. Whatever. Stay down there. I should have probably done a down strike on the summoner.
It's not a summoner, it's a channeler.
Channeler.
Summoners from League of Legends. Alright, now we got Gargoyle number 2. Which is where things actually get, like, real. Oh, he's gonna knock me off the edge.
Alright. Pyro does really good damage here.
Man, I really wish you took, like, friendly fire here.
Gotta remember to freaking throw the pyro balls from the top of the peak of the roof, otherwise they're never gonna connect.
I need... Chad, sing Tom Sawyer for me. I need it right now.
They give him Canadian powers.
Dun 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 dun. You can just do the bass line if that's, like...
That's all you need.
The bass line, and then whenever Geddy Lee gets, like, truly transcendental.
No.
The river. That's... If you could just do that.
I died.
Yeah, like, I'm pretty sure I'm just, like, delaying the inevitable with my fight here, so...
I got so screwed by the camera, it was just looking at nothing for a while, and I backed up into him.
How many times does this gargoyle do the same attack in quick succession? That seems unlikely. Yeah!
It's usually 3. Or you don't mean the left, right, up, down attack, do you?
Nah, not the Konami code.
Fuck that.
Oh... I'm dead.
It's alright.
Okay. Gold pine resin? Gold pine resin, I thought it didn't work against these guys very well. Because they are lightning dogs.
Just an extra thing to add to the pile if you can.
It doesn't give them...
I plan to use it.
Doesn't give them, like, a resist or something?
I don't think so. I think it just doesn't do as much damage as it would have normally. Jellyfish! Thank you very much for your subscription.
Oh, there's one... Nick is saying jellyfish, and then somebody in chat has the nerve to ask if I'm high.
That was his name! What do you want from me?
I guess I did say it the same way. They are visibly breathing fire. That's a good point. I don't know why I thought they wouldn't be, you know, good against lightning. Or they wouldn't be, like, hurt against lightning, now that I think about it. This is a patronizing question. Is this his first playthrough? How
no.
Did you get on, did you get to the gargoyles? Did you get to the gargoyles in 20 minutes on your first playthrough? If so, that's actually really impressive. Allow me to give you some kudos. Yo, move. Oh, I'm dead as hell again, but that's alright.
I'm gonna do this. I'm just believing in myself. I don't have any evidence for this yet.
NL does a key bump before the stream. What is a key bump when you snort a drug off of a key, like in a Hollywood film, or is that when you snort a kilo?
I think it's a kilo, yeah.
It's when you snort a kilo of a drug?
That sounds absolutely deadly.
Good lord. Because they always, like, you can't call them keys if you're also like, yeah, we got 8 keys of C here, you know?
Yeah, that's too many things that aren't actually words.
Yeah, okay, but when Stevie Wonder wrote his landmark 1977 album, Songs in the Key of Life, what kind of key is he talking about? Is it a musical key? Is it a sonic screwdriver? Or is it a kilo of life? In which case, that's pretty sweet. Like, I never thought about it that way. Oh, this is going real well.
Yeah, mine is not going great either, actually.
I'm just kidding, we made it.
My rolls are not far enough to get away from him half the time.
What'd you say to me, you little bitch? I'll have you know I graduated top of my class from Gold Pine Resin Academy. On my first playthrough, I got the Master Key. Oh, that's just nonsense. You're reading a guide if you got a Master Key on your first playthrough. Everybody goes, yo, red Tearstone Ring, HP recovery. I heard this game's really hard. That seems good.
I think I might have taken the Master Key on the first go.
That's bullshit.
I read all of the things very carefully, and I thought about it, and I was like, well, I really love getting into places I'm not supposed to be.
Right.
But and that's kind of my prerogative. That's like what I do.
But also, Nick, that is bullshit, though. Wow, this one went, like, way better. Okay, I could possibly do this.
But if I kill me here, I might.
If I run out of gold pine resin, I'll die forever, though.
Right. Yeah, then you got the 9 lives respawn situation. Oh, no! I was gonna beat him on that one, and then he cornered me.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, I will use my gold pine resin on the next. I thought I could shred them with just using the fireballs, but I didn't know.
I really wish,
I was gonna save it for Capra.
Really wish I had some fucking fireballs. Upgrade your weapon. Oh yeah, no problem. I'll just freaking farm up all these ballers and skeletons for 8 hours and then get the Uchi Katana +1. I'm sure that'll make all the difference in this pseudo speed run that we've got going on here. Hey,
Armor would make a big difference for me.
I didn't be the boss, Nick, but I got Uchi Katana +1, which was our incredibly arbitrarily decided upon tiebreaker. So I guess I win.
All right. I mean, this is basically like whose line is it anyway? The points really don't matter.
Why is NL humming Rush's singular classic Tom Sawyer? Because as Nick mentioned, it gives me Canadian superpowers. You have enough shards to +1 it, but I don't have any souls, you dingoes! You gotta get like 200 souls to get it.
You guys being dingoes out there, don't do that.
There's some dingoes here.
You trying to get his baby?
I know that's like 4 skeletons, but like, come on here.
Alright, instantly dead. That's cool. You're getting free time here.
Well, not really. We're both getting free time. Alright, your ass needs to be roasted and then toasted. I can't really burn you to a crisp. Nick had the right idea there with the pine resin. Or not the pine resin, sorry, the pyromancer.
This is what I always played it as anyway, so it was comfortable for me to pick that.
Yeah, okay. Mister, I took the master key on my first try. Also,
I picked the best route.
Also, I always take pyromancer.
I did pyro and master key for my first run.
This fucking...
Not making it up.
I'm not a chicken, you're a turkey, mister. No, not the third attack! Ah, he pushed me out the edge with my gold pine resin. Oh,
How was that?
it was supposed to be like Goofy when he falls down.
Oh.
Well,
Kingdom.
now we have a difficult situation.
You're out of resin.
Yeah, how about you?
I haven't used any. Well, I've used one. I have 2 left. I used one on Taurus Demon.
Of course, yeah. I believed Nick until he said he took Pyromancer on his first run.
Why?
It's just... Oh, yeah, dog. Totally. I knew Bruce Willis was dead the whole time, and I saw The Sixth Sense on opening weekend. I always took the back entrance to Blighttown. I thought the front entrance was the secret entrance.
Now that I didn't do. You gotta draw the line somewhere.
Wish you could parry the gargoyles. Like, I'd be fucking ready.
Try. I wish you could gold pine resin your freaking pyro hand. That would be sweet as hell.
I wish I could put gold pine resin in my Herodric cube and then drop it on the ground and shift click on it to pick it up and thus create unlimited gold pine resins that I could use to kill the Taurus demons.
I wish I could put gold pine resin on my dick.
Yeah. Yeah.
They get electric and vibrating. Oh my god, this does tear the shit out of them.
Yeah, this is a bad moment for me. Really should have gone with a pyromancer, I think. Like, the axe is dope. On top of the axe dopeness, you also have the fireballs. Upgrade the Uchi Katana. My dogs.
No, 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 no.
Why do you think I'm farming these balders here? Come on. Do Michael Caine singing YYZ? I was like, that's very tough. Indeed. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Something like that. Da-da-da-da-da. Michael Caine. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da.
That's really weird. It sounds like a show tune.
Da-da-da-da-da. Children of men. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. Down, 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 Alfie. Down, 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 da, 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 you know, something like that. All right.
Got him.
Nice. Congrats, Nick. I think that
Thank
will
you.
probably give it to you. Although now that I have an extra 15% damage on this Uji Katana, I think I might have a chance. I think that was really holding me back. And now go run and fight the Moonlight Butterfly. I'm not going to fight the Moonlight Butterfly. More like a Moonlight baby flies.
Maybe the end all to this whole scenario should have just been who can kill the gargoyles first.
I mean, that was pretty much like, when you pitched it, I was like, alright, whoever kills the gargoyles is going to win.
I thought I could maybe do more, but I don't think it's going to happen. 15 minutes, I could probably kill the hydras if I'm lucky, but that's going to be it.
With Solaire on your side, the gargoyles, no problem. Yo, dog, come on here. There we go.
Time ringing the bells. Well, I thought ringing the bells was part of the experience, but oh well. Also, I just got the achievement because apparently I've never done that on the PC version for some reason.
I think it's after they changed it to not be Games for Windows Live anymore.
Yo, slide down the ladder, please. Apparently I don't know what button that is anymore.
Oh, fuck!
Is it XX? No?
Yeah,
BB?
you gotta
there it is,
tap
BB.
BB. Asuruka, thank you very much for the subscription. Much appreciated. Alright, let's roast these turkeys.
Oh god, they're all trying to get in the door. After I kill the gargoyles, all the demons that ran by are just standing in the doorway.
You just use your classic Homer boner.
You know what? That's a great idea. Do I have that? I don't know if I picked one up. But yeah, I do. Hey, thanks very much. Swim loves you for the $6.99 donation. I believe in you. Good luck in the DS race. NL got me into Dark Souls years ago. I believe his skills will help him raise him up.
I don't know about that. Right now, I don't seem to be witnessing that. Roll back. No, okay. Drink the ah! He knocked me off the edge again. Oh.
It's okay. This is the struggle.
This is the struggle. Well, Metroid, thanks for the 30-month resub. That is outrageous. Damn. If only I had I'd kept one of those resins.
Skipped well, what is it? GG Rip. Sorry. I guess the guy in the bell tower gives that to you? I forget.
Yeah, Oswald of Kareem.
Right. Good call, though, on the Uchi. I probably wouldn't have done that if you didn't say that out loud.
No, it's all good.
Diarrhea.
Living Be Red. Thank you for the subscription as well. It might be Living Bread. I don't know.
Living bread girl.
Yeah. That's... It just seemed like the right moment to break that
If I knew
out.
more of the lyrics, I would try and adapt them, but I don't remember.
I think it's like, burn through the witches and slam through the ditches and fuck in the back of my living bread girl. Something like that.
I think that's actually two different songs. I think Dragula is that song, and there's also Living Dead Girl as well.
I think you must be mistaken.
Okay.
There's no way that those could possibly be two different songs.
We'll see.
There is resin at Firelink Shrine. Is this correct?
Resin at Firelink. Is that correct? I don't actually remember that. I would say no, but maybe not.
Explosive.
Dragon
diarrhea.
House. Thank you very much for the subscription as well.
It's a cool kind of house. Well, it doesn't burn down.
You want me to fight him naked? I'll fucking fight him naked. I don't give a shit.
Chat, should I go after Moonlight Butterfly or the Hydra?
That's the song from The Matrix where Neo meets Trinity for the first time. Isn't that the one that goes like bow down, bow bow, bow? No.
You mean the Rage Against the Machine song?
Yeah. Bulls on parade.
I never understood when he said in a pocket full of shells
Yeah.
that he meant bullet shells. I thought he meant shells off the beach.
Yeah, he had
And
a
I
pocket
did
full
not
of
understand the meaning at
a
all.
pocket full of seashells.
That was very naive.
That's like a tourist experience at like a Caribbean resort. Running down your family
Oh no!
with a pocket full of shell, like they're
That's
trying to
so
sell you
weird.
some seashells or something.
Trying to reappropriate Rage Against the Machine to sell vacation tours. That's a thing that should happen because it's so dumb.
You're hanging with your family with a pocket full of shells.
I love that so much. I wish I put that together.
Hey now, Gorilla Nature Reserve.
I thought you were gonna say, hey, now you're an all-star.
Nah, that's not Rage Against the Machine. Though
Hey,
Smash Mouth
could've-
does Rage Against the Machine on occasion,
Obviously.
as we saw at Breadfest Dallas, 2014.
You think he's over it yet? Probably not.
I hope so. Like, dude, is it so? Anthony Bourdain, you know, resident cool guy, chef man.
Yeah, I like that guy.
He's having a little bit of a feud with Guy Fieri right now.
I don't blame him.
About like, you know, he's a culinary like juggalo. Like my words, not his, but still. And Guy Fieri's response has been, what kind of a dick? I don't even know this guy, and he's just shit talking me all over public for no reason. Is it wrong that I kind of agree with Guy Fieri, even though I like Anthony Bourdain a lot more?
When you put it like that, I agree with him too.
Guy Fieri's like, I've never fucked with your shit at all. What are you doing? Anthony Bourdain's like, I'm a snob. And Guy Fieri's just like, hey man, I'm just doing my shit. I'm out here on the grind. Stop being a total dick.
What's weird is Anthony Bourdain, you didn't really come across as a snob ever, aside from this instance, maybe.
Yo, I killed the gargoyles.
Congrats.
That was very unexpected.
I may not be able to kill the Moonlight Butterfly because I have no armor.
I'm wearing this hat as a fucking symbol of my victory. The Guy Fieri discussion is giving NL power. Apparently true.
I'd believe it. All right, Moonlight Butterfly, please come stand close to me so I can hit you with the sword.
Oh, this is just too perfect, isn't it? Come, my lady. Come, my lady. You're my butterfly. Moonlight, baby.
It's not coming closer.
Such a spectral, pretty little thing. And that's before she got me sprung with her magic thing. And I ain't gonna lie, this butterfly can fly. To kill you first try. There's nothing that I won't try. Pine resin on my sword and it looks to kill. Got the hooks and I'm asking, can this be real? Cause I can't sleep, I can't cast spells. The only thing I really know is gotta get that kill and I can feel. One glove is never enough. Okay, I'm done. But
You went really deep into that.
yeah, man, I was like into it.
So I can't probably kill this. It has way more health than I remembered.
You see, when
And
I
I
said
used...
one glove is never enough, that was the pyromancer's gloves. Just
Yeah,
so-
okay.
I was just making sure that it wasn't like, you know, what does this glove thing have to do with anything?
I thought boxing for some reason, but I just kind of
okay.
dismissed it immediately.
Yes.
Yeah, I did buff too early, but I also have no idea what triggers it to come sit on the freaking edge for 2 hours. I've only fought this like a handful of times, and it's usually a super easy fight.
What comes after this? I don't want to fight Moonlight Butterfly. What comes after this?
Capra Demon.
Fucking Capra Demon, man. Shit. You forgot to ring the bell. I don't think I forgot to ring the bell.
I rang the bell, and they told me not to ring the bell.
This is actually
you're
the
screwed either
second
way.
time. Like, when I was playing it through like 3 weeks ago, I rang the bell, and then people were like, you didn't ring the bell. And I was like, oh, what was that cutscene then? You know, like the cutscene where you
You ring the bell.
ring the bell, yeah. My guy pulls on the lever and the bell gets rung.
Probably you ringing the bell is what that was.
That's what I was thinking. Fight Quaylog? I'm not going to fight Quaylog because I'm an idiot and I forgot to take the master key.
There's no way I could have killed Quaylog right here anyway, without a summon especially.
Oh, I know. I'm just fucking with you, NL. I was there for the last stream. All right, I'll accept this.
All right, now comes the decision: do I use my humanities to try and kill this thing?
For HP.
Yeah.
That's gonna be tough. How are you supposed to
I
get
also
to
have to
lower
freaking
on...
manage my inventory. Oh no, they're in here.
How do you get to lower on Deadberg? You go to like regular on Deadberg, climb the ladder, and then go in the door across the dragon pit?
Yeah, man. By the bridge, there's the door that opens up once you kill the gargoyles.
But you can't just go to on Deadberg and then like open up the door.
You can run through the whole thing.
That is actually that shortcut, you know what I mean?
Just go back to the Drake and then go through the door, go down. Not sure what you're stuck on there.
I always forget how to do this.
You know the Drake that burns the whole bridge?
I'm aware of the Drake, Nick.
Oh, okay.
He's Canadian. Unless you're talking about a different The Drake.
No, you got it. This is going to take 200 hours for me to kill this thing. I'm still fighting it.
I'm taking one crack at Capra Demon, and we'll see what happens. There's a skip where you can jump off a ledge. I'm not interested in that.
Oh, you're right. I should have been two-handing the Uchi. Why did I forget that? I never use two-hand. I just don't do it.
It's like, it's pretty valuable.
I know, I just value my shields
fuck.
more. I say as I get hit through my shield.
I just died because the fucking stupid Drake just did like 4 strafing runs to try to hit me.
Damn. Oh my god, he killed me. I'm officially demoralized. Shields are trash, just roll. Yeah, you're right, it would have been better. No, should have gone for the Hydras.
I don't really want to kill you because like you're gonna die anyway, but here we go. Colby, run forever.
Sorry, chat, I let you down. I wasn't strong enough and I had no armor.
Nick, go give it a try. Fight Capra Demon right now.
I'm gonna go try the Hydra once.
All right, acceptable.
I don't have time to get to Capra.
Man, that guy's super gonna need a tetanus shot after that ladder slide. No question about that one right there. I'm supposed to open the shortcut, but considering this is probably gonna be like the last thing we do in this section, I'm just gonna bust ass and fucking dogs, man! Just gonna run into the Capra fight and hope for the best.
Thank you, Squid Bix, for your 2 months in a row. Welcome back. Much appreciated.
You know what's on? I'm fucking dead.
What?
I got bitten by 9 dogs at the same time.
9 dog?
9 dogs. 9 dogs living in a movie.
Ooh, Twinkling Titanite.
That movie's 101 Dalmatians. Still need 92 dogs to complete the film. 9 dogs.
Surprised they didn't make some kind of Pokemon game around 101 Dalmatians. Gotta catch them all. Get the family back together.
9 dogs, not to be confused with Nando's Piri Piri Chicken. 9 dogs.
This is getting weird.
Yeah. And you roll. And you good.
Just gonna assume this leather gear is better than what I have on right now. It looks worse and also heavier. Why am I putting this on?
Nick, people in chat are asking, they're raising a good point, which is, why would they ever make a 101 Dalmatians Pokemon game when they're all Dalmatians?
You got to catch all the different Dalmatians.
But they're not different, though. I mean, it's like one Dalmatian's the same, right?
The same as what?
Every other Dalmatian, basically.
I mean, that seems an overly reductive way to look at Dalmatians.
Well, I mean, that's the way I look at the film. They didn't call it, like, one very special Dalmatian. Like, the whole...
parents were more special than the children.
The whole point of the film is that, I mean, they have their personalities, but mostly it's like there's a lot of them. Unless I misread.
These cute puppies, let's not let them get turned into fur.
Right, yeah.
Because they're nice, and we don't want that.
You remember at the end of 101 Dalmatians when Cruella de Vil gets turned into marmalade?
Oh, they grind her up? I don't remember that part.
No, I think she just gets, like, sucked up in a bunch of marmalade or something.
Like Augustus Gloop.
Yeah, like there's like a marmalade explosion or something. And then
there's a marmalade explosion.
There's like a vat of. This is all I remember. Is there's like a vat of marmalade at some point, and then she's super inside of that vat.
I remember nothing about this.
Oh, I'm dead on the Capra Demon.
Oh, fuck this.
So I'm like super ready to not do this anymore.
Yeah?
I've had my fun. We're right on schedule. I beat the gargoyles, which I did not expect.
Alright. I'll be satisfied with that. I'm probably not going to kill the Hydras either. I need to actually level something. I did just get knight armor, though, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, I started as a knight, so, you know, it's not that cool, to be honest with you.
Seemed cool to me.
It's not.
I look cooler now.
It's not that cool.
I look like the cover of a video game.
Which video game?
Dark Souls.
Never heard of it. All right. We'll be back to play some 20XX. See it soon. See you soon. See you in 3 minutes.
I guess that was a tie then.
She falls in molasses, not marmalade. My mistake. Real Lady Molasses. Dun, 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 dun.
In order to get the marmalade out of the lady, you've got to use a come hither motion.
Yes, we've talked about that. Talked about that. All right. Advertisements. Hey, Tomo.
Hey, thanks very much, Dude McMahonface, for the $5 donation. What Bloodborne mod is that? It was the question. It's called DS mod for Bloodborne. You've got to put it on a thumb drive and then insert it into your PS4. It works. You just got to trust me. Oh, yeah. I forgot how good this title screen music sounds.
Explosive diarrhea.
They did the dog collection thing in Kingdom Hearts? I would remember that, actually, yeah. I did play the original Kingdom Hearts probably twice.
That game was pretty good.
It was fine, yeah. I kind of wish it was longer. Like, they had a good idea going on with the, like, different worlds with themes. I wish they just had more worlds. But I guess licensing is a bit of a thing. Well, they own it all.
Yeah, they can make like a Star Wars one now.
I guarantee you they will.
Kylo Ren is Goofy's son.
Oh, I missed 2 donations from Pansagi. Says, NL is a fucking scum. He doesn't have donations, and you guys should please play Chroma Squad. Love, Panswagi. Alright. Thank you. There's also, I forgot this part. NL, the Canucks suck. They don't even have a Stanley Cup. Sabres don't have one either, but at least they didn't go to the Bruins. Lost to the Bruins in 2010. Go Penguins.
That was actually in 2011.
That's the part you take away from that. Okay.
Well, I mean, there's everything else is fact. Canucks are pretty bad. This season, at least. They don't have a Stanley Cup. That's true. You got the year wrong, buddy. 2010, that's Chicago, Philadelphia, you joker.
You didn't get wrecked, Pansagi. It's okay. Alright, I'm in the game. Let me see how to get online.
I'm going to finish eating this granola bar. Then I will load up the game.
Oh, Kate's playing Final Fantasy 15, huh?
14.
Oh, yeah, that is a 4. Never mind. I looked at that very casually. Also, that makes no sense. That game doesn't exist.
Yeah, that'd be pretty impressive of her.
Yeah. I just saw a bunch of letters. Like, that's, you know, it's one of those numbers. Multiplayer. Oh, Rob's playing Knights of the Old KOTOR.
Wow.
It's an oldie but a goodie is what I've heard. I just went back to Far Cry 4 the other day. I'm having a blast with that.
That game's pretty good.
There's this one freaking animal, though, that you need to get to make your wallet bigger, which I think is also kind of bullshit. Your freaking wallet should be as big as you want to make it in your head. But you got to kill this, like, dog, cat, deer thing. I don't remember what it's called, but it's, like, right in the center of the starting area. And they don't exist. There aren't any anywhere.
Is it an ibex?
No, they don't have names that I've recognized.
I mean, Far Cry 4 is pretty good.
Ad infinitum. Yeah, I would like a button that says that on my ad run thing. Just play ads infinitum.
All right, one second. I gotta get Nick's invite here. But my mouse pointer is gone. Now it's back. Now we accept the invite.
Probably been living under a rock my whole life, but can you tell me what this game is called? This is 20XX.
Oh, don't make me do the tutorial again.
You don't have to do the tutorial. Don't do it.
Nick, they're gonna make me do the tutorial.
Why?
Because I'm on a new computer.
Oh, that's a good reason. I'll just jump around for a while while you do that.
You just gotta do some slides.
I'll play a 0 anyway.
Have you seen Far Cry Primal? Well, I've heard of it, yeah. I haven't seen it.
I watched a bunch of coverage of it on the PSX thing, and it looks pretty good. I'm pretty excited for it.
I trust Ubisoft to make some quality Far Cry content.
I think the thing that was really getting stale was in all of their games was the freaking radio tower convention.
Yeah.
You can't fucking do that with cavemen, so that's a plus. They'll probably have some sort of equivalent version.
Oh yeah, no, I mean I thought you were about to blow my mind, but then
They just can't literally have radio towers. Is all I'm saying.
yeah. It'll just be like a tall tree or something.
If it's freaking vantage points or cliffs and shit, I'm fine with that.
Really?
It's just the radio towers. Yeah, I don't like radio towers anymore.
All right, I'm ready to join your game.
Need another invite?
Let me see. I'm gonna try to just hit join, and it says a player is joining my game. Oh, hello.
Hey, found you.
All right, we're good to go. Let's do this.
Oh, I hit ready and then it said not ready. Your soul nuts vanish when restarting new run. Really continue. Oh, yeah. Nuts are for suckers. What?
You just gotta hit B once. And
Yeah, no, I just kept hitting things and it would just not accept them, and then it worked.
all right,
No, I
let's do
probably
this.
screwed something up. For anybody that hasn't seen us play this in the past, 20XX kind of like a procedurally generated Mega Man X game with online multiplayer.
Yes, it's
Kind of the quick pitch.
the Mega Man influence. I mean, people act like it's like amazing when they find it. They're like, "Whoa, this is like Mega Man," and then you're like, "Well, I mean, the name is a reference to Mega Man. It's not like they're trying to hide it."
The character I'm playing as is named Ace,
Right.
which is a reference to Zero.
Although aces are worth either 1 or 11 depending on the game being played, so I sort of don't understand.
Alright, yeah, no, you're right. It's not a reference because it means 11.
Wait, hey. Hey.
You're in like full-on speedrun mode from the last segment, it looks like.
Well, you know, you ever play Mega Man? You gotta go fast, man.
Yeah, that was part of the central conceit of the character, actually. Mega Man gotta go fast. I remember.
We
people
remember
kept
from
saying
the Mega Man cartoon.
Yep. Mega Man loves nut dogs.
Wow. All right. Who doesn't?
How do you dash? Oh, there it is.
Right bumper.
And also, where are you? I'm at the boss door.
All right. Well, yeah, I went to get some secret stuff. I got blood magic.
Oh, sweet.
Life steal. Oh, it's this guy again. Beyblade.
Yeah, we don't get to pick our first boss, but we get to pick our second boss.
Fight Dr. Beyblade every time.
He really looks like Dr. Beyblade, yeah.
Dude, how sweet would it be if Beyonce played Blade in a reboot of the film, and then you could call the movie Beyblade?
You blew my mind.
Think
it's
about
too
it.
sweet to even conceive.
Just consider it. Blood Magic Classic Mega Man. Oh, you remember when you fight Blood Magic Man?
I forget what the good power-ups are. What is the first one here? Basic attack.
Why are you always trying to take my power-ups, man?
Because I'm obsessed with picking the wrong thing.
There you go. We're good. What do you want to fight?
This one, I guess.
Thing's easy.
Might as well start with the easy ones. We're gonna need the boost for later.
And now I have an important question. How do you feel about Father John Misty? Here's what I know about Father John Misty. In like episode 4 of Master of None, the Netflix original series starring Aziz Ansari, they go see a Father John Misty concert. I think at one point he was also a drummer for the Fleet Foxes. Is this correct?
I've never heard of him.
He's up and coming.
He just expected me to know because of the Fleet Foxes.
He's well, you know, Fleet Foxes. They're a known band.
They're a known unknown.
They're like a known though for sure.
Oh yeah. Got another bronze barrel. That's another
Nice.
2 attack. I assume those stack, and if they don't, I'll be mad.
I believe they do.
I am gonna need you to not leave. Okay, I'm gonna integrate my dashes back into my everyday movement.
I'm gonna integrate alt-tabbing to change the name of the game
Good moves.
to 20XX.
Oh. Oh, I got 4 soul nuts.
I appreciate that. Whoa!
This is not how I expected this to be.
We gotta kill these guys in time or something. We get a bonus.
It's a sub-boss.
These are new.
Very Mega Man-y thing to do. I appreciate it.
Explosive diarrhea.
All right, we got some kind of reward. Nut Whisperer.
Nut find.
Nut Whisperer. Fort Meow. Thank you very much for the subscription, by the way. What's your opinion on Star Wars Battlefront? I do not have an opinion on Star Wars Battlefront. I have not played it.
Me either. I'm kind of overwhelmed with Star Wars marketing right now, so I think I'm going to give it like 2.5 years to settle down before I try it.
But then you are going to try it.
No.
Yeah, it's gonna like. It doesn't seem like it's going to be that relevant in 2.5 years. It's like playing Episode 1 Pod Racer in like 2001.
It's still kind of fun.
It's okay, but like, you know, I can Team Topagales or Mars Guo with the best of them, but I just don't think it's as relevant.
Which was that?
Pardon me, Team Topagales was the high acceleration character in the...
Oh, okay.
And Mars Guo was the high speed character. But you only know Anakin and Sebulba. But
Yeah,
to be
I do.
real, why in the world would you not play as Anakin Skywalker, aka Darth fucking Vader, or the pod racer that can shoot fire out of its fucking jets? Like, you got Fireman, Darth fucking Vader, and then like a bunch of people whose names you've never heard of. Unless you're like as big of a dork as Mathis is.
I mean, it was the fantasy of being able to play as the guy that won the actual tournament in the movie, right?
Exactly.
That's kind of drew me in. All these little spermies everywhere.
Yeah, that's like a new attack or something.
So, honestly, it's not that hard of an attack to dodge.
Whoa.
I feel like as Isaac players, we should be very well equipped for this kind of stuff.
Yeah. I feel like they made the first bosses harder.
No, I think the level's longer and the boss is harder,
I
which
agree
is
with
fine.
that, yeah, that's a positive choice.
Should I go for another 2+ to attack?
Yeah, why not? Well, I mean, the Vero was pretty good, though. I'll take one of those. What do you want to fight here?
They're all kind of equally difficult, so it's up to you.
All right, let's fight Flower Man.
5,000.
It was one fucking race. It wasn't a tournament. Nick, you're getting called out. It was a big race though. Like everyone.
I honestly thought it was a tournament. Whatever. I don't care.
I've been meaning to rewatch the prequels. Just to like, I'm not a huge Star Wars fan, but I like it. And if there's ever a time to like, you know, rewatch the movies, it's probably right when another one's about to come out, right? Like,
well, you'll have many more opportunities though for more movies to come out.
Right, yeah, but like once every like 3 years, that's fine by me.
Just watch Star Wars again every 3 years.
Yeah, that's like basically once per every undergraduate degree. I think that's reasonable.
Charge nuts. You want charge nuts? What about gold stud? Powers cast for free sometimes. That could be neat. Or midair dashing.
Yeah, but yeah, both sounds good. Eh.
All right, midair dash.
Telling me to watch the movies in machete order. I don't get that much into it to like care about stuff like that. I'm about enough into it to know what machete order is.
I don't know what machete order is.
You watch A New Hope, followed by Empire Strikes Back. Then you skip episode 1, watch Attack of the Clones and Revenge of the Sith. Then you watch Return of the Jedi. And the thinking is, you get like, you know, the important spoiler at the end of the Empire Strikes Back. And then, before immediately getting a resolution, you, Can we walk on this? No. Oh, this seems weird. Before getting an immediate resolution in Return of the Jedi, you get to go back and watch the prequels, and then you get, like, a feel of who Anakin Skywalker actually is.
Why is it called machete order?
I don't know, actually.
I thought it was a reference to the movie.
Yeah, I don't think that's true, but that's okay.
I'd be hard-pressed to find a correlation between those two things. NL just spoiled Star Trek, oh my god. Are you gonna play Enter the Gungeon when it comes out? Yes, I'm gonna play the shit out of it.
No doubt. I'm like super dead, yeah, I'm dead.
I'm actually very close to just emailing them again and saying, can you please just let me stream it again? Because I decided I want to.
Yeah, can you compromise like your whole release strategy in this
Yeah.
game you put hundreds of thousands of dollars into, so because I feel like it? It's possible. I'm not gonna say it's not possible.
You know, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take, right? Kind of one of those.
Oh, I guess we gotta turn in our soul nuts. Sure. All
Do I
right.
not have soul nuts? Where are my soul nuts? Oh, the bottom left. This doesn't tell me what they do. Alright, I'll just buy one of them at random. Sounds good.
My favorite Star Wars movie is Phantom Menace. How many undergraduate degrees do I have? I don't know, probably like 1. If you were like 6 in 1999, you could have an undergraduate degree by now.
Wait, you can decide which is your favorite based on what degrees you have now?
Well, you know, you can decide. No, you can't really.
I have 2 degrees. What's my favorite Star Wars?
You're probably too, like, Star Wars isn't cool enough for you. You're more of like a Battlestar Galactica fan.
You already know the answer. Doesn't count.
Nick's too cool for Star Wars. He watches fucking Gattaca on repeat or something.
I don't watch Gattaca, actually.
That movie's pretty good though. My favorite
what is
movie is Star Wars: The Dennis Menace. That's pretty good.
How many arms does that guy have?
You're thinking of General Grievous.
Yeah.
Man, still can't believe they made a robot with bronchitis. I can't. Oh, it was a mirage. The chest was a mirage. What's up with these portals? Oh, they're portals. They teleport.
I just want to get you safely over to the other side of the liquid.
Oh, I gotta come over here too.
This is your first time going through a Mega Man.
Well, I thought you could just open it. I'll just be there.
No. No, there's a chance that you might not be ready once you go through one of the gates and not the other.
I always thought it was like a depressurization chamber.
Yep. It's great for when they drain the water out.
That's true. Yeah, that is cool. And these bosses are like a lot tougher now.
That's happened like exactly once, I think, in the entire history of Mega Man.
Well, no. Launch
Twice?
Octopus and Splash Woman from Mega Man 10.
Oh, I gotta say, I don't remember that stage at all. I think I've only played 10 like once.
Yo, Mega Man 10 is real good.
I just remember it being so frustrating, like intentionally frustrating.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's a Mega Man game.
I don't know, the older ones had a different difficulty curve, I
think
feel.
You just spent 35 years playing the older ones. Like when I go back and I play Mega Man 2, I'm like, this game's really easy. But it's because I already know, fucking fight Metal Man and then just beat every
You're
boss.
right. I mean, 5 years before I was born, I had no sense of taste.
Tell Cobalt his mic has been muted for the whole stream.
Oh no.
His damn headset, man.
Yeah, his wireless probably went out.
I hate when that happens. I was driving today, and I had to take a road that if you're from Vancouver, you'll know as a very shitty road for traffic called Kingsway. Runs from Vancouver to Burnaby. It's real windy here. Apparently, when it gets real windy, the traffic lights just stop working. So imagine like one of the busiest streets in a fairly large city, and all the traffic lights along the road don't work. It's like a 4-lane.
Just out entirely?
Yeah, it's not like they're flashing green or flashing red.
Geez.
They just don't work. So everybody knows, what do you do when the lights don't work?
You treat it as a stop.
You
and
treat
then
it as-
you
exactly.
yield as need be.
Now, here's what actually happened instead, with like lineups of like 80 cars. I was in like the right lane, not the lane to turn right, but rather the lane to go straight. Everyone in the quote-unquote passing lane just treated it as if it didn't exist. They were like, that's a green, I'm going. So people for the other way would be trying to turn left, and other cars would be going like 80 kilometers an hour, like almost careening into them. Yeah, that's the chat's got it right. You blow right through the intersection. That's exactly what was happening. So it was like a 10-kilometer drive or something. Should take like, maybe like 10 minutes max if traffic's bad. It took like 40 minutes. It was nasty.
Yeah, it sounds awful. I'm glad at least people weren't getting in accidents, though.
Yeah, probably someone will, but not me.
At least it wasn't you.
At least it wasn't me.
Oh, that's not a thing I can stand on.
Oh yeah, we're going hard on this one. Oh, I'm all the way down again.
Yep, I'm at the bottom trying to skip it.
Ah!
Don't bother, it's not working.
I'm doing it, man.
I kind of miss the fact that it doesn't go. That's one of the defining elements of a Mega Man game.
That's absolutely true. All right, well, there's got to be something like over it. Yeah, okay, you got that side.
Treasure.
I'm gonna press onward.
No!
I'm trapped in purgatory.
This pattern is quite difficult, actually.
Mine's not. I just have to walk straight.
The chest doesn't even have a platform under it. It's hanging in the air with one of those freaking materializing ones.
Oh,
What did I get? Brain food, lunch, max energy, also +5. That would be good if we use that. Fuck. Oh my god, I fell all the way back to the bottom. But I died, and then it brought me back up again.
All right.
I do not remember this archetype for a level being like this before.
I'm sending out signal flares, so you know where to find me.
I'm coming.
NL, that road is fucking hell. Yeah, Kingsway's pretty nasty.
Oh my god.
Just take the SkyTrain instead.
I gotta stop for nuts.
Hey.
I'd rather spend my nuts now.
There is a ladder above me, but I can't go through it.
Yeah, it's just decorative.
NL, my favorite movie is 9. How old am I? Is it the movie 9, or is your favorite movie 9 years old? 9 years ago was 2006, so you're probably talking like Children of Men or something like that. That would probably make you like 25.
They're talking about the movie 9. It's like a stop-motion animation.
If your favorite movie is actually the movie 9, Then probably like 17.
I don't know how you can really ascertain from that one in particular. It's kind of a dark movie.
Well, that means you've got to be younger so your vision is better.
No, it means you could be older and appreciate the more mature themes, but
Nick,
it also has...
I'm getting the sneaking suspicion here. You might be a big fan of the movie 9.
I didn't think it was that great. I thought it was okay. But I appreciate what they were trying to do, and visually it was quite pretty.
What if your favorite movie was 9.5 weeks?
I don't think I know what that is. I'm thinking of 9 months.
Right, yeah, 9 months. What's up with this?
Powers deal more damage.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Flames encircle you, yeah.
What do you want? Yeah, not Death Lotus. Fuck
Not
that, dude.
Plant Man. Let's do Spider-Man, I
All
guess.
right, Spider-Man.
Frostar.
My favorite movie is the one where the NHL officials said that Brett Hull's foot was in the crease during the 1999 Stanley Cup Finals, Game 6. I found the Sabres fan.
Wait, there were 2 movies called 9 in 2009. One is 9, N-I-N-E, and was live action. The other was the number 9 and was animated. So I don't know which one they're talking about, actually. Thought I was so smart.
Wasn't that movie 9? That was like a, it was a musical, and it had several leading ladies in it.
Your memory's a lot better than mine for that kind of thing.
You ever see Birdman? I saw Birdman this weekend.
I still haven't, no.
It's pretty ambitious. I mean that in a positive way. It's brave filmmaking.
I would highly recommend that you see Spotlight.
Yeah, I heard it.
Fantastic.
It just won Film of the Year from the LA Critics Association.
Oh, for real?
Yeah,
That's great.
the Metacritic of LA. I would really recommend seeing Weekend at Bernie's 2.
Oh, is that coming out?
You'll never believe the premise. They have another Weekend at Bernie's.
What?
What's up?
I wonder how that goes.
Where'd I get what? That's the coin that we found on the ground. We found an American 50-cent coin.
1993, how old am I?
We're just... Perfect. We're just waiting until the Canadian dollar completely bottoms out so we can buy like a house with it.
Those 50-cent coins are pretty rare here, actually.
Yeah? How much could I get for this 1993 50-cent coin?
Probably about 50 cents.
Could I get a crisp,
Maybe 51.
crisp $100 bill?
Actually, Canadians don't even see pennies, so I don't know how you would receive that.
I mean, you'd have to give me 51, I guess.
They'd give you 51, and then it would round back down to 50.
Well,
so
not if it was like an electronic transfer. Like
diminishing value.
We still have that decimal place here. It's just we don't have the actual...
So you completely abolished anything that's not divisible by 5.
No, that would be outrageous. But also, like, great concept for a film. We abolished factors of 1. NL, Birdman wasn't filmed in one shot. It was just edited to make it look like that. Well, of course, I mean, like, if you watch the movie, there's no way that shit was filmed in one shot. Like, I mean, there's some pretty outrageous stuff in there. But the editing, you know, is much of the product as the workmanship, you know?
Hold on, you got this.
Oh, this is, like, not even a challenge. This guy just never even touches me. Like, what are you doing over here?
I can't see his health bar.
Yeah? It's there. It's just taking a little while here.
This one's here dead. Oh, never mind. The health bar's on the right. Blended into the background for me.
You know what the best film of 2015 is? Blended, starring Adam Sandler and Drew Barrymore.
You know, that came out, it was so quiet, I didn't even notice.
Adam
A lot of people
Sandler,
felt that way.
this should scare the shit out of you that Adam Sandler has made 3 films this year. That's 4 months
I
per
hope
film.
you know of pixels.
That's like the amount of time it takes me to make a Let's Look At these days. And he's made 4 movies. I can't wait to see what is it called? It's not The Hateful Eight, but it like kind of plays off the name. Dirty Dongles, something like that. Yo, why, Nick? We bug the shit out of this game. This guy will not die.
Why is he so strong?
Well, I mean, like, he has no HP left, but he's not dead.
Oh, on my screen, he's still got about, like, 6th.
Oh, okay. Well, he's dead. Oh, the ridiculous 6. That's it. And then he made Blended with Drew Barrymore. Drew Barrymore.
Oh, Blended came out this year. Wow.
I think it did, anyway.
Your unspent nuts pay dividends, 20% per level. Nuts sometimes restore health. Yes, I'd like that, please.
Oh, we're good. All right, let's do it.
Sinister 6, the Spiteful 9. I mean, you guys can just come up with 100 of these.
The Elite 4. Oh, apparently Blended came out in 2014. I didn't even know. Isn't that okay? So let me try to get the plot of Blended correctly. Have you seen it, Nick?
Nope.
I believe that Adam Sandler plays a recently divorced father. My guess is that he probably holds some kind of like pretty dope job, like a dentist or a plastic surgeon or something.
Advertising executive.
It could be. I mean, that is a pretty dope Sandler-esque job. And then he goes on like a date with Drew Barrymore, but they like don't get along because she orders like something that makes her shit
Does she
herself.
blend her cold fries?
No, let's not go down that road. But I believe that maybe she shits herself, and then Adam Sandler's like, "Oh, I blew it. She shit herself." And then, like, they don't like each other or something.
Why did she shit herself?
But then they both end up going to Africa on the same trip somehow. And then they do sweet things in Africa. Like, they do the Adam Sandler thing, you know, where they go someplace and do things.
Why did she shit herself?
Because she went to Chili's or something. It must be some American chain restaurant.
He was that callous that he, like, didn't realize she was gonna shit herself and took her there anyway?
How is he supposed to know she's gonna shit herself?
I don't know. I don't even understand this
False.
premise.
False. He is widowed. Barrymore is divorced. Okay, my mistake. Whoa,
Do they bang when they're in Africa?
I think they originally don't like each other very much, but they're like, we'll do it for the kids! It's a once-in-a-lifetime trip to Africa! And then, the spider just does not die, by the way, Nick. His HP is at 0, so...
No, it's almost gone.
Okay.
There it is.
Um...
You seem to get a bad version of his health bar.
Apparently. And then eventually they fall in love, because they're Drew Barrymore and Adam Shambler.
Shambler. So they do bang when they're in Africa.
I'm not saying they bang, but they get
For the kids?
They get a connection deeper than banging. Kids banging, you're thinking of We're the Millers.
That's not what I said.
I watched this movie. It has Terry Crews doing a racist stereotype. Oh man. Please don't tell me Terry Crews is like, I'm not even gonna go down this road. But
Is there also Adam Sandler doing a racist stereotype?
Well, that's what there was like that big uproar over the movies making for Netflix, right? That Western.
Yeah, where the Native Americans walked off the set.
Yeah, they all walked off the set. Apparently, they are principled when it comes to accurate depictions of their race, but not so principled that they would just not be in an Adam Sandler film on its own merits.
I was really wondering how you're gonna end that sentence, and you pulled it off.
I'm also joking. Like, I get that you gotta work, and maybe they like Adam Sandler, and that's not an excuse to it's not like one is clearly worse than the other. Is what I'm trying to say here. If Adam Sandler came to me and was like, "Hey, dog, you want to be in my movie? I'll pay you like $800,000." I'd be like, "Yeah, man." Did PewDiePie say no?
PewDiePie could say no, though.
He'd negotiate at least.
If anyone would, he'd probably be able to. Like, come on, bro. I got standards here.
That's not a bad impression, actually. That's surprisingly okay.
I do this thing where I let my jaw kind of go a little slack, and then I just say bro a lot, and it kind of works itself out.
I mean this with no disrespect as well. Like, it's not meant to be throwing shade at PewDiePie. That just sounds it sounds evocative of him. That if you were on stage and you said you guys like YouTuber impressions, and you did that, I'd be like, oh, that's fucking PewDiePie. I mean, it's not like physically him, but it's like...
I mean, I don't do impressions, so that's as good as it's gonna get from me.
Oh my god. Also, this guy's HP never goes away.
I'm dead.
Your HP went away. This guy's
third of
HP doesn't go away. Ah! Ah!
Man, it's got a lot harder.
Yeah, this is like, it
Gotta
used to
get better.
be very easy.
We would get to like level 6, 7 sometimes. Oh, I gotta spend our notes again. What the hell is this? Friendly Guardian. Ah, you go over there and then I can't read what the descriptions are. I'll just buy the face one.
And now I lost my birth certificate. How old is Nick? I'm not sure those are related.
I think you have to solve for y. It's one of those two variable equations.
Oh, one of those ones.
Hate
Dude, what do
those
I look
ones.
like? Some kind of y equals mx plus b master or something?
BMX master.
Y equals bmx triple x plus b master? I don't think so, mister. Second, anything requires me to pull out the quadratic equation. I'm like, nah, dog. I'm an adult. 99% of adults don't touch that shit. We don't fuck around with the quadratic equation anymore. Think I need to figure out what a quaternion is? I don't think so.
Quaternion?
What do you call it?
I don't even know what you're trying to say.
You know, like a quaternion.
I don't think I got to that level of math if that's a math term.
You know, it's a quaternion.
What?
It's a quaternarian.
Are you trying to say centurion?
I don't really know what I'm talking about, to be honest with you. Man, I'm like straight up gonna die on level 1.
You don't have to.
Nah, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna, though. I mean, I know this is the boss, but like... Hey, thank you!
No problem.
Not Cartesian, you freaking scumlord.
Kardashian is
Not
what you're
Kardashian either, but I do concern myself with that on a regular basis.
Cartesian, like a plane.
No, not Cartesian!
I think that's all of those.
Yeah, these portals are like really helping out. This
He's
guy dead?
like-
Because,
Got about less than a quarter left.
no, my screen's dead.
I'll get him. What is this little green circle here? Does this hurt? No.
It's probably my soul. You ever see 27 grams?
Here you are.
I'm inside of the
Yeah,
Ankh.
yeah, I like that.
I'm inside of the Ankh pit. Thank you.
I thought you could get yourself out. I forgot I had to do that.
There goes off to space again. You get ice ball? Yeah.
Yep. I think that was the best there. I don't remember what Batman is.
Yeah, we can fight Batman. Who do we think we are? Superman? Zack Snyder.
A quaternion is like an imaginary number, but instead of I, it's just also J and K.
Yeah, man. It's like it's a 3-dimensional imaginary vector
no.
or something.
So it's like the XYZ for imaginaries.
I guess that would be one way to think of it, but to be
Like if
honest,
they
with you,
map dimensions.
I went just about far enough in math for my professor to be like, "Hey, we're gonna like introduce this shit, but I know that this is like a required course. Not everybody's gonna actually require it, so like just bear with me here."
Right.
I was like, okay. So I know nothing about them except their existence. It's like, don't be asking me to hook you up with any eigenvectors. You want me to calculate the tip? I'll calculate the tip you're supposed to provide. That's easy, man. Multiply your bill by 0.1, and then get it in half, and then triple it. That's easy. Ah, shit!
I was terrible in math all through high school. I just got up to like standard college math 1, and that was as much as I needed for my course load, so I stopped there.
Math is, like, pretty dope.
Oh, I appreciate it. I like that people can do it better than me, but I just get frustrated and stressed out by it.
I can understand that. Is this not the end?
No, I gotta go up a little more.
If you don't tip at least 20%, you're an ass. What if I tip 15%, but I go to a restaurant that's 40% more expensive than average?
What if I'm eating at a restaurant in Ireland?
They don't tip
You
there.
don't tip there.
Really?
Yeah.
Man, I guess they're all assholes then.
Yeah, all you did was if you had a really good experience, you put like €1 down, and that was it. Was not dependent on the bill. It was just sort of like a show of good faith.
Really?
What the? Oh, I died. Okay, I thought I
Oh.
teleported.
Don't worry, Nick. I got this. You know, I think I got it.
As you walk off the screen.
This level's
All
got
right.
some verticality.
There, final nut total 7.
I like that the most controversial thing that ever comes up on the show is tipping.
Just math in general.
Not even math, but then, you know, you mentioning that people don't get tipped in Ireland is because, you know, people are now like, well, waitresses and waiters don't get paid, like, fair wages here. That's true. You're not wrong.
Oh yeah, I wasn't saying that as if they're somehow like on the same level. I was just saying that is that situation separate from this situation.
I mean, we both hit ready here, but it's not starting. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, I had to hit it like several more times.
What if we just go down this way?
I was thinking that actually.
Don't do it. It's a trap.
Oh.
I don't know. The Deli counter was pretty controversial, too. You know, it was 50-50.
Yeah, true.
There's still people who don't realize that I'm, like, mostly joking. Like, I did take it as an affront to manners. But that I don't think that makes you an asshole to be like, that's kind of inconsiderate. If I was like, hey, shitface, this is a one-meat lineup. You know, look at the sign. That would be one thing. But I was like, that's a little conscientious. It was a Larry Davidism.
It's kind of the format of the show by this point. You know, we harp on some ridiculous shit for way longer than it's actually supposed to be funny, but we keep finding new angles to talk about it, and I don't know. I think it's funny, personally. It's all hyperbole, though.
Okay, don't call a tip a bribe from customers. That's like how you know you've gone too far. That's outrageous conjecture right there. Oh, whoa, when did you get here?
Oh, well, yeah.
NL just acts like an asshole as his character for the show. What I like to think as my character for the show is like whenever I'm out and I'm silently judging people, which everybody does, just make those silent judgments, verbal judgments, and then just kind of riff on it and see how it happens.
You might learn a little bit about your own psychology.
I have learned a lot about my own psychology. I did not realize the Deli thing would leave me so far out in the lurch. I'm really glad I didn't bring it up at the Deli counter. Because then I would have been like, am I right? And then people would have been like, fuck no, man. So
I mean,
actually,
in a way, it's sort of a consequences-free zone here.
very true. Except like 30 people did tweet me and say like, hey, shithead, what's wrong with you? People, blah, blah, blah. I can't take a joke. But, I had another story from the same grocery store. I can't remember if I told on the show. Stop me if you've heard this one before. So we were there. There are some sketchy parts of Vancouver. Whoa, you're going buck wild with that sword. So let's just leave it at that. There's some dicey areas in Vancouver. This is not necessarily one of them, but the dicey people get around, right? They get all over the place. So we were at the grocery store.
Oh my god, I ran right into that fire.
Oh lord, you're dead?
Apparently I had no health when I started, I wasn't thinking.
We were at the grocery store. Guy in front of us, he's looking a little bit like Father John Misty, if you know what I mean. And he has an enormous bag of M&Ms from the bulk area of the grocery store. You know, where you pull down on the handle and you,
Sure.
yeah. So the waitress rings him up, and it's like $11. I'm telling you, this is like maybe like a
Wait,
kilo.
the waitress at the grocery
No, sorry, not the
store?
waitress, the cashier. My mistake. She rings him up, and she's like, that's like $11 or something. It was a lot of M&Ms. I can't stress this enough. It was like a two-hander, maybe. And he's like, $11 for M&Ms? Wait, let me see that. And then he like, I guess I'll take the plasma starbeam. He like looks at the cash register, and she's like, oh, you know, that's what came up on the cash register. And then like another person that works there walks by, and he's like, can you, excuse me, how much do you think this bag of M&Ms should cost? And then she just like did not give him the time of day at all. At all. And then he's like, I can't believe $11 for M&Ms. I pick this stuff up every day. It's never been $11. And then he's like looking back. Kate and I are just behind him in line. He's like looking to us. Like, you guys are going to back me up, right? I'm like, I'm staying out of
Bail me
your,
out, man.
I'm staying out of your shit, you fucking weirdo. And then he's like, okay, I'll pay it. So he pays for it. But then after he pays for it, he's like, I'm just going to go back to the scale and see how much these weigh. And I'm like, come on, dog. We all know you're just going back there to put your money's worth of M&Ms into the bag and then walk out and be like, here's my receipt. You're the old, the classic, you know, upsell the M&Ms gag. We've all pulled it, you know, in hard times in our lives. But, yeah, it's not as much of a story as the deli counter guy. But this dude was fucking irate about the unit cost of M&Ms in this day and age.
What did he really think was going to happen?
Argue
the lady out of charging him?
Yeah, I guess so. That she'd be like, you know what? I'm looking at the size of that bag, and that is ridiculous. I would never pay $11 for that few M&Ms. And also,
to find common
look,
ground.
I'm not trying to bring any level of classism into this at all. But if you're like only getting M&Ms and you can't afford them, and it's that dire, get like some rice, man, or some beans. Like the M&Ms, you're just gonna slam them all and feel gross. Like get some long-term, energy producers there. It'll be much better for you from a survival standpoint.
Yeah, and it has nothing to do with your economic anything. But like, why do you need that many?
Yeah, like it's a bad decision in the first place.
Just get less.
Yeah,
and you'll win in two directions.
Oh, man. But would I have disliked it more if he was like, hey, I'm just going to go back and pull out some of these M&Ms and reweigh it. Can you save my place in line? I thought, I don't know, Mr. M&M. I don't think that's okay. I think when you go back to reweigh bulk food items, you give up your place in line. It's in the manual.
Oh. Did he have other stuff?
That was it. He literally only had a kilo of M&Ms.
That's all he wanted. That's a tough one. I'm kind of with you. I think you give up your spot in line for that.
I think you have to. Because it's not like the store is fucking you.
Yeah.
Oh, Nick's back.
That's twice in this level I've died. I'll take the gotta go fast.
Why do you judge people on what they eat so much? Is that really what you get from this story? Not this dude's trying to scam them out of some M&Ms? It's not like I'm saying fuck this dude for just buying M&Ms. I'm just saying, you know, he should, if he's trying to live that frugal lifestyle, which I understand, M&Ms are not the most efficient, per kilojoule food out there. Also, you can look up the price for them on the...
Take those.
You can look up the price for them on the thing you pull. You know, the pull thing.
I think the real story for me... I mean, there were several stories, but the real major one was that he thought he was going to argue his way out of the price.
Yeah, I don't know if I've ever seen that work at the grocery store. Actually, you know, that's not
true.
true.
And wanted help because he thought other people would agree and could also help him argue his way out.
I have seen that tactic work at the grocery store when the grocery store has actually done something wrong. When they're like, well, actually, the sign says that it's like 3 for $1, and they're like, you know what? That's right. I'm going to change that for you.
This is a different case.
Right, this is a case of this guy's trying to... He's arguing like the OPEC. Like, wow, the price of gas is crazy these days. And you're like, am I right? Dude, nobody else follows...
Laterally riot until they change it?
Nobody else follows the M&M price index, dog. You got your own, weekly publications for that.
He's counting on you being as invested in the price of M&Ms as he is. And that's just crazy.
I'll be like, hold up. Those are M&Ms? I thought those were Skittles. Now you're speaking my language, mister. $10 for that many M&Ms? I don't think so.
Then you gotta go a level deeper. Wait a minute, are these peanut?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, maybe he's getting some artisan M&Ms accidentally, like pretzel or something. And then I'm like, excuse me, I'm a personal injury lawyer who represents M&M-based grocery store claims. I couldn't help but overhear your story. I can't believe that this Save-On Foods would try to take advantage of a customer like this.
Better call Saul. That show's real good, by the way. I watched through the whole thing in like 2 days.
Yeah? I believe it.
I didn't have high hopes for it, actually, for some reason. But no, they really treated the character very well.
Yeah, I heard it was, like, really good. I'm really liking this, like, shoot directly. Oh, God! Shoot directly.
We both have one and 2 health. I'm dead.
Get out of here, you freaking death blossom.
Loki's horns.
Loki's horns. I got it. Ah!
Do you, though? He's still got nearly full health.
On my screen, he's down to half, and I'm not even fucking with you.
It's 1/4 down on
Are
my
you
side.
fucking kidding me? Nick, why are you making the game so hard on me?
No!
I can't shoot him. Because it doesn't originate from like the sprite's origin point. It's from like the gun's origin point, which is very fuck.
There's butterscotch M&Ms, B-scotch?
Maybe he accidentally got some B-scotch. Wouldn't surprise me.
Feather, what is this? Hyperparticles devastate targets. Oh, I want that.
If it makes you feel better, taxes in Brazil make everything really expensive. Yeah, I heard that one video game in Brazil is like the equivalent of $200 American or something.
Oh, God.
That's pretty wild, man.
Worse than Australia.
Yeah. Ooh. How much would you pay for a two-hander of buttermilk M&Ms? What is a two-hander? Like, I guess I use that word as a descriptor, so I should know. A bag that you hold with two hands? Probably 0, because I think that kind of like buttermilk M&Ms sound a little gross.
Did you know that buttermilk is actually milk and vinegar?
Really? I did not know that.
I thought it was butter.
So I guess it like
like the name says.
The vinegar like curdles it a little bit or something to make it thicker. Wow.
I kind of wish I didn't find that out actually, but now I know.
One video game in Brazil is 69,300 Canadian M&Ms.
Did you do the conversion?
I don't know, man. Canadian dollar sucks, but also M&Ms are apparently pretty expensive this time of year. Almost got you there.
At least according to some.
That's cheap buttermilk. That's not real buttermilk.
That's cheap buttermilk. Okay.
Kate's in the story or Kate's in the chat backing me up. She's like, that dude was just trying to start shit for no reason. Yeah, we kept looking at us. We're like, no way, man. This is why. Remember, like, probably like 2 months ago, I was like, whenever someone tries to talk to me on the street, I just like don't give them the time of day. It's because of situations like this. This is the norm. At least here, it's the norm.
I was just thinking, though, how surreal would it have been if you completely had his back? And
Yeah,
went
right?
so far to get other people to get his back, and then the entire store revolts.
Or what if he was like doing some undercover boss shit? He's like the Nestle head, and he's like, M&Ms aren't supposed to be selling for this much.
Yeah, like he does know better, actually. And he was just feeling out, see how he could fix it.
Right, yeah. Always undercover boss, I mean. Nick, these are not your items.
It says B when I go near them.
How come weird shit always happens to you guys at the grocery store? I think 2 things. I have an eye for weirdness, and also, it's Vancouver, man. Like this, there's some wild stuff going on here. It adds a lot of flavor to the city. I mean, Nick was here. Remember, we were waiting for the we were waiting for the bus.
Pizza Box Man.
Yeah, Pizza Box Man was just like, yeah, you like this street? Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, me too. I liked it more when it was quiet. I'm like, what? And he just walked away, threw his pizza box in the trash. That same area, like a couple of months later, Kate and I went out for dinner there, and a dude was walking, and he bumped into me, and then he's like, yeah, you better keep walking. What are you doing? You bumped into me. What do you think, I'm gonna fight you? Like, you made a mistake. Rather than saying sorry, you're just gonna be like, yeah, you better, I'll fucking kick your ass because I walked into you. What is wrong with you?
Come up here.
Okay, I will come up
There's
here.
like a deal with the devil up here.
Whoa, really? Oh, yeah. That's weird. Pick it up, see what happens. Whoa.
10
Whoa,
6 HP.
That's like a lot.
We didn't even have to fight anything.
That's a lot of HP.
How is this gonna come back to kill us?
Maybe we get like no items for the rest of the game.
Oh,
Bonus, no damage. Be careful. Oh, I got hit.
I got hit right after.
Okay, that guy was shooting some weird shit, so. Whoa. I can't wait to move to Vancouver for my first job. Don't get me wrong, Vancouver's like a beautiful city, and it's awesome to live here, and it would be tough to convince me to live anywhere else. But there's some wild shit that goes on here. Not wild like you're probably like at risk of being killed or anything, but wild is just like, man, I've never met anybody that behaves like that before. What an interesting way to gain perspective on the world. Occasionally fear for your own life, but not too likely.
Vancouver's real nice. If you're moving there for a job, you should be excited.
Yeah, absolutely true.
Although it is pretty expensive, but, you know, that's kind of how it goes.
Your job must be paying you pretty well then. Enjoy some dank-ass sushi. There's a Life Lab story? Yeah, Kate and I were at Life Labs, which is basically just like... I don't know how to describe this. If you're
like a
not
sperm donor place.
It's not a sperm donor place, but that's a great name for it. It's basically like a medical clinic that does... They do like blood tests and urine tests and stuff like that. But it's free. So like your doctor just sends... Like, it's like, hey, take this to Life Labs. You just bring your form in, and they're like, sweet, we'll give you a blood test right now. Well, we were in there. We had to wait around for a little while. And a dude comes in, and you know right off the bat, something's not right. He gets up to the front of the line. Like, I'd like to reiterate, this is a medical clinic. He says, or the lady's like, "Can I help you?" And he's like, "Yeah, I'd like to speak to who's in charge, please." And then the lady has a very appropriate reaction to this question, which is basically, "This is a doctor's office." Oh. Like, who's in charge? I mean, there's not even like, it's not doctors that work there. It's like registered nurses that.
Yeah.
It's like a very egalitarian society in there. Everyone's doing the blood work. Yeah, he's like, "Can I speak to your manager?" No, we don't have a manager. And then they're like, "Maybe I can help you. What's it about?" We go on to talk to you about, like, government secrets or something like that. Like, you're selling our genes to China. And I'm like, what?
Really?
Yeah, and then they were like, the lady was just like, I mean, okay, obviously, like, it's not okay necessarily to make fun of this guy because something's not going right? But,
oh, man.
He was going wild on it, and then... They were like, "Okay, we'll get you, like, can I get you a phone number to head office? This is just, like, a local office." They're like, "Just get him the fuck out of here." And he's like, "Sure." And as they were getting the phone number, he, like, walked down to where they were doing the tests, which is a super no-no.
Yeah.
Because there's, like, you know, privacy
lines out of bounds.
Like, you're like, "Hey, let me see who's getting, like, a blood test right now or something." Oh, there's, you know, Marcus Naslund, former Vancouver Canuck. This is just a hypothetical. I'm just saying there's privacy issues. And, then, as he was getting out, he's like, you know, fucking take our blood, sell our secrets. And I'm like, what is this? Kate said she heard him say fucking democracy a couple times. So, like, it just happens. I was actually pretty sure that we were going to have to call security. And I think everyone that was...
be like a misguided pharma rep or something that didn't know where the hell he was supposed to be.
No, he was misguided, yes.
Yeah.
Pharma rep, I would be surprised. Based on his backpack full of cans.
Right.
But powers cast for free sometimes. That was like no powers, and you get this bonus. And
oh, shit, I shouldn't have taken that. Here, take those.
No, it's all good.
There's 3 here.
No, I mean, they should have called security, but it was, like, very impolite. The man just wanted answers.
They didn't probably want to escalate the situation anymore if they could have just made it go.
I mean, I was amazed. I thought he would be like, "You expect me to call it?" No, I came down to this. I got on the elevator, and I pressed the right floor button to get to this tiny-ass Life Labs, and now, like, I want answers. But no, he's like, "Yeah, I'll phone." I'm like, he's not gonna phone. If he phones, they're just gonna hang up on him anyway.
Yeah, no, that's appropriate, though.
Absolutely true. Then NL got the fuck out of there because he realized the dude was right. Well, that's what, like, I wanted... Well, I didn't want to talk to him. But if I could reason with him, I was like, dude, they sequenced the human genome, like, 8 years ago, dog. We know all the genes. This was not a near-death experience. This was just, you know...
Oh, an NDE.
Yeah, this dude was just a little bit of a joker.
We have a lot of health, but we're taking a lot of damage.
Yeah, I agree with that. NL, have you ever been to Belleville, Ontario? Heck yeah, I have. On probably more than a dozen occasions.
What's going on over there? Anything good?
They still have a Blockbuster last time I checked, but it's okay.
Oh, wow. It's gotta be one of the last ones.
Yeah, Belleville's all right. I mean, like, I grew up fairly close to it in Kingston, so it was like, well, you want to, like, go away but not actually, like, have to travel? Just go to Belleville, man. Play some mini golf at the Quinty Mall, and, you know, we'll go to the Toys R Us that is bigger than the Toys R Us in our town, and then we're good. Go to the Blockbuster.
Rent a DVD.
Rent a VHS copy of Addams Family 1. We're solid. I'm dead.
They probably had an NES copy of Fester's Quest.
Oh yeah, man. They got all the LJN classics. That doesn't sound very fun, NL. What do you want me to do? Belva's a fucking shithole. You know, people, they live, they get different things out of where they want to live, you know? I like life in the semi-big city here, but some people prefer a little bit of a smaller thing. Some people like the seclusion of being able to have, like, a detached home, but also the amenities of a city, at least in the form of big box stores, you know?
All right, this is a great boss fight. Oh, what do you know? The bonus timer's gonna run out.
Have you ever been to Quebec? Yeah, Quebec, man. I've been several times. Montreal several times. Quebec City once or twice. Driven through it many times to go to Nova Scotia, New Brunswick.
All right, looks like we will win.
You will win. The HP's been gone for like half an hour for me.
I hope this is just some kind of mistake. Oh, man. Come on out.
Would you go to one Pug Life's house if he gave you the opportunity? I would go, but there's no way I'm jumping on some shit. Fucking break my coccyx. But I'll watch somebody jump, and I'll have some Labatt Blues if that's what they want from me.
Adrenaline 9 donated $5 and asked, "Hey Nick, are you and NL Bear going to PAX South? I live in San Antonio, really want to go, and possibility of meeting you guys will convince my friend to go too, so I won't be by myself." I want to, but I don't know if I can.
You should convince your friend to go to PAX South, because it'll probably be a good time. Especially because you already live in San Antonio. You got like 80% of the hard work of going to PAX has already been handled for you by virtue of where your domicile is located. But I will not be going to PAX South.
Oh, I didn't know you confirmed that one too.
Yeah. PAX
Right.
South is soon.
Rip PAX.
It's soon, and I mean, like, I really like going to PAX Prime because it's in Seattle. It's like right down the street, basically. And not a lot of money to get to. Oh, okay. I guess I'll just be dead. Hey man, if you can find a company that will send me to PAX but not require me to work while I'm there, but they'll cover all of my expenses, then I'm in. Is that so much to ask?
That company is like your viewers, maybe.
That's not really how that works.
No. Start a Patreon.
I'm not, well, that's not really...
Kidding, I'm kidding.
Just trading goodwill for a weekend abroad.
Yeah, weekend at Bernie's.
LOL, San Antonio is in the South now? San Antonio, from the perspective of someone in Canada, San Antonio is fucking South, dog. It's in Texas.
It is in the South, no matter who you're talking to. Come on now.
I'm not
Texas is in the South.
I'm not broke. I'm not saying, like, donate money to me. I'm just saying I don't really want to justify spending the money to go to PAX South. And plus, there's just too many conventions now. You gotta, like, you gotta choose, man.
I don't know what that run was, but it makes me a little angry because we had all the health in the goddamn world.
That level was, like, very tough. All right. Today's Monday. Kate's streaming after this. It's 6:05. Let's end the stream. Why don't you pimp your channel?
Hey everybody, I'm Rock Lee Small. You can find me at youtube.com/RockLeeSmall. If you want to catch it, I've got a playthrough of the Stanley Parable going up. There's going to be one of Among the Sleep and also a full playthrough of Shadow Complex Remastered coming up soon. So if you feel free to check it out. If you're interested, feel free to subscribe as well. You can find me on Twitter at RockLeeSmile. If you'd like to follow me over there, I always announce when I do my own personal live streams that are not part of the NLSS, so you'll be notified on that. And of course, that is here at twitch.tv/RockLeeSmile. And thank you to everybody that donated and subscribed and followed today. Really, really appreciate it. Had a great time, as always. I hope you did as well.
Beautiful. Thanks for watching the Northernlion Live Super Show. It airs every Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, 3 to 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 6 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, except for Wednesdays, where it is 2 to 5 Pacific Standard Time, 5 to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, a.k.a. 1 hour earlier. Today's subscribers, according to Moobots, Zephys, Pilly's Wiggle, If Hat, Chaz, It's... Nada Chase 15, X Booze, Rexin GT 1013, SP Buds, Jellyfish, Living B Red, Living Bread Girl. I remember that. That was a good time. Dragon House, Zebo 18, and Fort Meow. Thank you guys very much for the subscription. Thanks for watching, and thanks to those of you who watched without ad block as well. Kate's going to be streaming after this. Hey, Kate, what are you playing? She's going to play Afterbirth and then Fallout. For now, thanks for watching, and I'm going to go host her, and you can go watch her. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on Wednesday or tomorrow for the Roundtable Podcast.
Night, everybody.
See ya.